What's up, y'all? It's Dr. Paul with another mail call. I have 40 years experience collecting comic books, and I share my experience and passion for comic book collecting, investing, and conservation right here on the channel. Today's unboxing is of a Bronze Age key from the horror genre that I've been hunting for a while. It's been flying a bit under the radar, and I took the opportunity of this bear market to put a CGC 9.8 copy in my personal collection, which will be opening today. While I fumble with this box, please take a moment, like the video, subscribe, and stick around.
All right, let's go. This was an eBay auction. It had a lot of bids, and when the dust settled, I was the high bidder. I'm really happy to say. So I guess this is about as close to true fair market value as we can get, given what the comic book market and really all asset classes, all collectibles have done in the last year and a half. Obviously, a seller that cares about buyers getting their books safely and cares about their reviews, I guess, if I want to be cynical. I typically don't, but it is good to be able to view the world as a pessimist sometimes, if for no other reason than it helps you understand some people's behavior occasionally. Because some people view the world that way all the time. Not me. I want to find the best in things, in people especially. And comic books? Holy smokes. Boys and girls, this is stunning looking. That is so beautiful. Well, what is it and why do we care? This is Marvel Spotlight number 12 from October 1973. It's written by Gary Friedrich and drawn by Herbe Trimpe. It's the first full appearance and first cover appearance of Daimon Hellstrom, the son of Satan. This copy, a CGC 9.8 with off-white to white pages, is very special indeed. At one of only 21 copies in 9.8 in the CGC Census, with none higher. What a stunner. This one really has everything we want in a first appearance, and we talk about it on the channel a lot. First cover, first classic art, rarity, and MCU potential. That's why I had to put a copy in my personal collection. We've talked before on the channel about the relaxation of the comics code that occurred in 1971 and the resultant push by the publishers to get new horror-related content in the spinner racks. Marvel's horror tryout book, Marvel Spotlight, featured Werewolf by Night in issues 2 through 4. That was the first appearance of Werewolf by Night. We got the first appearance of the Darkhold as well. Then Ghost Rider in issues 5 through 11, which obviously featured first appearance of Ghost Rider. Marvel Spotlight number 5 is a huge key, even rarer than this book in 9.8. Both were huge hits, and each graduated from Marvel Spotlight to their own series. Marvel followed these two up with Son of Satan in Marvel Spotlight number 12, this book. And Son of Satan remained the lead story in Marvel Spotlight for a year, from issue number 12 to issue 24 at the end of 1974. After a host of guest appearances in other Marvel comics, Daimon also graduated to his own series in 1975. His self-titled series, however, lasted only 8 issues, after which he had many more guest appearances, including a 3-issue arc in Defenders, issues 62, 63, and 64 in 1978. He eventually became a mainstay on the Defenders team, where he was a member from issue number 92 in February of 81 until the membership shakeup in issue number 125 in November of 1983. So the Son of Satan appeared extensively in Marvel Comics in the decade from 1973 to 1983, after which he faded a bit from use. Fun fact here, Marvel was really testing the waters of what was socially acceptable in the 70s in the United States with Son of Satan. When initially published, the pentagram on Damon's chest was upright. The inverted pentagram, a religious symbol of Satanism, was considered too controversial even for the Son of Satan. Apparently, Marvel got a lot of mail for Son of Satan, both condemning the character as normalizing evil and also from practitioners pointing out that the depictions of the occult weren't accurate. Either way, Marvel was happy because the book was selling really well. But in issues 12, 13, and 14, Damon's chest has the upright, incorrect pentagram, but in issue 15, he is depicted with the correct inverted pentagram, and the pentagram remained inverted in his subsequent Marvel Comics appearances all the way to today, as makes sense for the Son of Satan. You probably know that Daimon Hellstrom already had a single-season Hulu show that was canceled by Kevin Feige when he took over the helm of the MCU. That show is not part of MCU canon, so there's plenty of opportunity to develop this character for the MCU on either the small or big screen. Kevin Feige has made no secret of his love of the horror genre as a natural progression for the MCU from superheroes, and with the success of the Marvel Werewolf by Night holiday one-shot, I'm sure we'll be seeing much more horror content from Marvel Studios. In fact, Mikey Sutton of Geekosity is on record that Daimon Hellstrom will be back as the Son of Satan, specifically the son of Mephisto when he enters the MCU. There are only 756 universal copies of Marvel Spotlight number 12 in the CGC Census, with a median grade of 9.0. 9.8s make up less than 3% of the census population. As I mentioned earlier, there are only 21 total 9.8s in the census, and none graded higher. Fair market value of a 9.8 today is $2,300, with a 12-month trailing average of $2,673 and an all-time high of $4,000 paid in a fixed-price sale on eBay in August of 2019. Importantly, that's pre-pandemic. My purchase was as high bidder in an auction for $2,047 plus shipping and taxes. And I'm afraid that sale brought the one-year average down considerably from the last sale at $2,640. This book is rare indeed, and in 9.8 typically only changes hands on a public forum 1 to 2 times per year. So each sale has an outsized impact on fair market value. Where will this book go from here? Of course, that's impossible to say, but I'm betting I found the bottom when I won this auction. After a historically lousy year for assets in 2022, where stocks, bonds, crypto, and most collectibles were down at least double digits, assets are starting to show some life again, and 2023 is off to a respectable start. Couple this with tax return season that is usually good for collectibles, and MCU speculation, and I think the next sale of Marvel Spotlight number 12 in CGC 9.8 is likely to be much higher than the last. In fact, if we get confirmation that Daimon Hellstrom is going to be in the MCU, expect this book to challenge and exceed the old all-time pre-pandemic high of $4,000. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and market report video on Marvel Spotlight number 12. I am just thrilled to put this gorgeous 9.8 copy of the first appearance of Son of Satan into my personal collection. Anyone else out there chasing this book or speculating on other horror-related characters in the MCU? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, happy hunting and take care of one another.